Please here, and welcome to the Spark Show, where we got comedy, news, and two forgettable digs.
With Sparks.
You've got tiny wrists.
Pike.
Hates French toast and your children.
And you, the committee.
Yo, what up, fucker?
Subscribe now and become a committee member. Let's rock.
That's what I'm talking about. Why, hello there. Why, hello there. Why,
Hello.
there. Hi, Pike. How are you?
Is that your Adam Sandler impression?
Actually, that was started off as my Foghorn Leghorn impression, if you remember that.
Oh, yeah.
Probably now racist cartoon. I don't know. And then I realized, maybe that's a little aged out there. Maybe I shouldn't do a little Foghorn Leghorn. I don't know what the social implications of Foghorn Leghorn are anymore. So then I think I might have just subconsciously turned that into a Happy Gilmore / Adam Sandler-esque thing.
Yeah, now that you mention it, that's got to be what he was doing, right? That's influenced by Foghorn Leghorn, which, you're right, probably racist. I just don't think he was big enough for people to care a lot, But then again, not long ago, they tried to make was it Pepe Le Pew?
That's
out
right.
To be
Pepe Le Pew.
like a sex offender.
I guess.
And people hated that.
I guess. Oh, man. Nothing is safe anymore. Nothing is like...
No, but...
No, we have to take cartoons as seriously as everything else. Which, whatever, I'm not going to sit here and be like, how dare you try to take away my Pepe Le Pew?
Yeah.
Personally, I don't think any side should care as much as they do right now. I don't think people should defend it, and I don't think people should be like, we should get rid of it. It's culturally significant. Because either way,
there definitely are. Yeah, there are tiers of. It's just like celebrities, If some like D-lister gets, it's whatever. And the same with cartoons. But if you're gonna come after like Mickey Mouse. Now we're,
come for the
serious.
mouse. Better expect the horns. I was trying to make that Ebola analogy with the mouse, and it didn't really work. Yeah, exactly. I know what you mean.
Okay. Yeah.
I know what you mean. Well, it's only a matter of time until everything happens. But today is a special day, Pike. Today is a special day. Do you know what day it is today? You have any idea?
Of course I do.
You have any
I know because I woke up and I saw Snoop Dogg tweeted.
What?
He said, don't forget to leave out your weed and cookies tonight.
Oh.
Because it's for him. It's 420.
Isn't it 420 for Snoop every day?
Yes. But you don't leave out the weed and cookies.
Got it. Yeah.
Every day. It's just
classic Snoop. Oh, so wonderful.
Fun stuff.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
no,
it is.
Is that what you're
420.
talking about?
That's not what I was talking about, though. It is 420. It's another holiday in the crypto world, Pike. In the crypto space.
Oh, we have crypto holidays now?
I guess. I don't know. They're just throwing it
Getting
out
out of
there.
hand.
The memes are inventing holidays now, and they're more important than other federally established holidays like Arbor Day. This is Doge Day. Today, right now, Doge Day.
What is the significance of that?
We're going to get into Doge Day. We're going to be talking about Doge and everything crypto. Should you damn buy it right now? Doge Day, is it going to skyrocket to $1? They're saying, oh my God. We're going to find out a little later on. Plus, later on in the show, I'm going to let you know if I bought Doge last night. You're going to find out if I am a Doge holder as of
Oh, wow.
right now. All right, so
That'd be funny if you said that and you didn't.
well,
I guess we'll find out though.
I guess we'll find out if old Matty over here owns Doge. Before we start into the show, I just want to say we are not financial advisors. That right there is at Pike Taylor Radio on all social media. Not a financial professional at all. Just a dude who doesn't even really like reading financial articles or stuff about it. Do you? Not a big fan.
I wouldn't say I'm there yet. No.
Not there yet. Yeah, exactly. I'm Sparks
But I'm here.
Radio and all social media. Yeah. Also, not a financial advisor, but I do enjoy reading a bunch of stuff about finances. So hence why I've done all kinds of research about Doge and Doge Day and should you buy it and all that kind of stuff. We'll answer all these questions a little later on, including if I need to disclose if I currently hold Doge at the moment, which I'm excited for. I cannot wait for this. But before we can get any farther in the show, Pike, let me ask you this.
Sure.
When was the last time you got hit in the balls? Whether on accident or on purpose. When was the last time?
Normally it's an accident thing, right?
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah.
I think at this age, because you don't have friends that are still like, fucking sack tap. and
Yeah,
hitting
those
you
are the
in nuts
worst
and
friends,
stuff for
by the
fun.
way. That was the worst.
I know. Yeah. Why are you doing that?
Yeah, you're my friend.
Would you like
I love
me to
getting
do that?
Assaulted. That's great. Thanks.
Yeah. Oh God. So no, now like in a band, so I'm in a band, and so we'll be setting up or tearing down, and there's a lot of XLR cables that you have to wind up.
Sure.
A lot of winding cables, and the ends of these guys with the metal tip, which you can see sticking into my microphone here. Those go flying, and a lot of times your testicles are on the receiving end of a big old XLR whipping around. So that's probably the last time, and that happens like every other show. So,
dude, is it a direct hit or is it one of those, which I think it might be even worse, when it just clips like just the side or bottom of the nad?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It just grazes like, whew, and you're like, oh no, it did it, but it doesn't hurt. And then like 60 seconds later, you're like,
you gotta sit down.
Yeah. It's just, yeah, dude. It like washes over you like nuclear fallout. You're like, well, the bomb didn't kill me. I think I'm okay here. I think I'm safe. And then you find out that the fallout radius is much greater than the blast radius. And you're like, son of a bitch.
Yep. Yeah, no, that's the worst. And women have no idea that sort of pain.
No.
No, they don't. It's way worse than pregnancy or birth, I'm sure. It couldn't. If that pain was sustained for the length of a birth, they would die. They would go into shock.
Wow.
And they would have a cardiac arrest or something.
Look, I've witnessed 2 babies come out of a lady, and it is wild. I mean, it is like, no, thank you. And yeah, awful.
No,
so
I wouldn't do it for fun. But I can understand like the importance of doing it to get the baby out of there.
No, dude. No. After witnessing it, I'm definitely going to say childbirth is way worse, man.
To the point where to say that. I get what you're doing here. I appreciate it. But I'll go on record for both of us saying getting hit in the nuts is worse.
Do not go on record for me. I saw some wild things, okay, during childbirth. It is not as bad as like taking a deep breath, recentering your chi, your focus, and leaning against the wall for a minute and just go, I just need a minute. I just need a minute. Childbirth is like not even close to that. So shout out to anyone who's given birth, because from what I've witnessed, it is disgusting. And by the way, look, listen to this. I've watched my wife give birth twice. I've heard childbirth 3 times, because when we went to the emergency room for my wife, when she went into labor unexpectedly, right? And this whole thing, dude, lady, we were sitting there waiting for a room to open up, and a lady next to us was giving birth just on the other side of the curtain, Pike.
No way, really?
Yeah, I heard it about 2 feet from me as I'm holding my wife's hand, and the lady behind me was like, I'm in line at the DMV, and the lady behind me is like giving birth. And dude,
God.
she was terrified and in pain. It was like the worst combination. She's like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And the like,
not an option, honey.
yeah, the doctor was like, you're going to have to do it. You're going to have to push. She's like, I don't know. Like, I was like, oh, get me out of here. Oh, it was just awful. And dude, just swearing up a storm. And I'm looking at my wife, and my wife's like, oh, fuck, that's going to be me in a minute, you know, kind of a thing. It was wild, dude.
Funny.
Just
Can't they get your own? You don't get your own rooms for that.
You do, but we were waiting up for rooms to open. Like they were cleaning them or whatever. I don't know. Busy day at the
Check-in wasn't until 4.
Yeah. Well, like like there's like you go into labor and then you deliver. She was like delivering, bro. Like I didn't hear baby screams, but it was about to happen because they were like,
yeah,
you know, look, we're not going to wait for a room to open up. This is happening right now. And I was like, can we leave? Please. All we have is a curtain. I can see everyone's feet. It's like they're taking a shit in the stall next door. I was like, oh, God. Imagine that as an alarm clock. You'll never sleep again.
And there's got to be some, HIPAA violations going on.
I mean, ladies giving birth, dude.
So I get it, but I'm just saying, like, they're going to be whispering around over there.
Always make it, oh, yeah, that's fine, okay. And then all of a sudden, she goes into the room. I see her go into, like, a labor and delivery room, whatever. She comes back. Dude, maybe 15 minutes later, I hear baby crying. I'm like, this lady was about to pop, like, in the hallway. What is going on? She's by herself. She's got her rolling suitcase, like her delivery. Dude, it was the whole.
Oh wow,
that whole world is insane. So, any nurse or doctor who delivers babies, OBGYNs, all those people, doulas, I don't know, anybody who does that, I applaud you because I can't even hang. I can't hang in that world.
Yeah, dude. My dad was a firefighter. Retired now, but they had a woman pull up to the fire station like ready to give birth.
No
and that
way.
was like, yeah, that was just like her best option. Like, oh, these guys maybe know what's going on, and they're EMT trained too, so they got her out on the grass just outside the fire station.
Yeah. Hey, put her in the spot that he's watering.
Gross. Yeah, they gave birth, or she gave birth. Pretty cool.
In the front yard of a fire station.
That's right. Yeah.
Amazing. Well, I guess if there's one person who knows how to break the water.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Nice. Shout out to your dad.
I'm finished. Hey, let me ask you this. When's the last time you ripped some of the devil's lettuce? In honor of 420.
I have never smoked weed in my life. I've never done it.
That's what I thought, but I thought I'd ask anyway.
Yeah.
Interesting.
In honor of the devil's lettuce. Oh, that's great.
Never time.
Dude. Say what?
Has anyone ever asked?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Hey man, you gotta try this.
No one's ever tried to like convince me because they want it all for themselves. They're not like, you got to do it. Take mine. They're like, is it all right if I do this? And do you want some? Like, if they're just being polite, I was like, no and no. I mean, yeah, I don't want anything. That's fine. Go ahead. I don't care. Doesn't bother me. But
it's like when you're
yeah.
eating, like my wife will ask, hey, do you want some of this? Like whatever she's ordered. And I'm like, kinda, but then it means I gotta ask if you want some of mine, and I don't want to give you any of mine. So, yeah, that's the worst. But Interesting. So never
Yeah.
even an edible or anything like that?
No, nothing ever. Never done it. No. And it's
So
not
you
like
took
I
those-
have a problem with people doing it. I never have. Obviously, I've, I feel like everybody does it now. But, no, it's just not really my thing. If there's one thing you'll learn about me, Pike, it's that I am a,
Total loser. Just kidding. Fucking square. No, come on.
No, I was gonna say, like they say, control is the master of all addictions, and that's me. Like I like being in control of my body. So I'm not even dude, I didn't start drinking until I was like 23. I'm consciously aware of like how much caffeine I'm taking in, and like I get like, oh, okay, I don't want to get addicted to this, Never smoke cigarette. I mean, I'll smoke a cigar every once in a while, and of course, I'll have a drink. And I've been drunk. I enjoy whiskeys, like a 7-7 kind of a thing, or Jameson ginger. These are like I love making mojitos. These are like, this is fun for me. That's why I don't knock anybody who partakes in the devil's lettuce. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? I think it should be legalized personally. I have a bit of a radical view on drugs. So I think all of them should be legalized.
Yeah, you think they all should? Yeah.
Yeah.
That is radical.
Yeah. And that's only because whenever I say that, people are always like, what? What? Heroin and meth? And I'm like, yeah. Here, the reason why, real quick, because I have to just say, like, dude, you can already get it. It's not like it's impossible.
Yeah.
There's a reason why people are dying from fentanyl overdoses and heroin overdoses, and meth labs are blowing up in your neighborhood and all that kind of stuff. It's because it's there already. It's not like, it's not like nuclear bombs being doled out. Yeah, we should probably keep those pretty highly regulated. But once something is legalized, then you can regulate it. So you can control the potency. You can control the inflow and outflow and the manufacturing of. If you're a proponent of illegal immigration, well, a lot of people are being driven out of their countries because of cartels and drug lords controlling things, and those drugs are just flowing into the country. And so that's a systemic problem. So I think what I would do is I'd legalize everything. I'd regulate the living shit out of it, control the potency, make sure it's not laced with something you don't want it to be. And then I would dump all that money. I'd tax the hell out of it, tax the living hell out of it, make it expensive to do. And then take all that money, dump it into education on not doing drugs, and you shouldn't do drugs. And then also put that money into like communities that have been impacted by drugs in the community in terms of like selling and jail time and all that kind of stuff. So, you got to raise these people out of poverty. You have to give them opportunity other than just arresting them. Because all we've learned is that's just a perpetual cycle of, hey, I didn't grow up with a dad because he got arrested selling drugs. Now I got to be the man of the house and bring in some cash because my mom has no other way of getting income. She's always working, so there's no adult supervision. I'm living in poverty. I can sell drugs to turn a quick buck, and now I'm back in jail like my dad. And then it's just a perpetual cycle. It's just going around. So I say legalize it.
That sounds cool and everything. Oh, you got to.
We have someone's broken in. We have, sweetie. Oh, prepare for loud crying.
This is your daughter?
There it is. Yeah. Apparently she opens doors now. That's exciting.
Okay. Hey, it's a big step.
Yeah.
I have a question for you about her later in the news that matters.
All right. Well, we got to get to the show today, man. We got a big one. We've wasted 20 minutes. I've talked about legalizing all drugs. We talked about getting punched in the balls and delivering children.
Finished.
So let's get to it, right? It's Doge Day today. Oh, before I can even get to Doge Day, God, look how big of a show it is. Let me give shout outs here, Pike, because, dude, Look at this. Shout out to Cody, Armando, and LinkFan95 for all becoming members of the special committee since Thursday. Good Lord, man.
Wow.
Yeah, huge. So if you don't know
Love
what
to see that.
yeah, dude, it's
Is
amazing.
that Cody? Is that my friend Cody? Or
I
just
don't
a
know.
random Cody?
Just says Cody.
Very popular name. Okay.
Very
All
popular name. So, look, I've messaged each of you. If you get back to me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mail you these stickers. You get the member of the special committee sticker, plus a 1 star for every year that you're up there as a member of the special committee. You also get all the other tiers once you become a member of the special committee. So you also become a member of Project Payham, and you also get the elevated member sticker as well. So if you don't know what we're talking about the Patreon.
Patreon.com/SparksRadio.
Armando, Cody, LinkFan95, you all joined the Patreon since Thursday. Thank you so much. We're trying to get to our goal of 30 patrons, 30 members of the special committee. We are almost there. It only starts at $1 a month. It's like the cheapest Patreon of all time, and it goes up to $5 a month for members of the special committee. But once you sign up for the special committee, we do an extra podcast episode over there. It's completely different. It's just straight comedy, and it's great. You know, it's a great show. It's called 5 on Friday, where we answer 5-year questions every single Friday. So it's a blast. We do that exclusively for members of the special committee. It is a fun time. Plus, we bring Craig Salerno on the show, and
Hell yeah.
it's a great show, dude. It's a great time. So definitely check that out. Hit up the Patreon. Thank you so much. Help us get to the goal of 30 patrons. We really do appreciate it. And this is a comedy finance podcast. God, we're 23 minutes into it. I haven't even said it. Comedy finance. We're going to be chowing down on this one. If it's your first time listening and you want to know about Dogecoin, sorry about the lollygag. I apologize. Hit subscribe if you're here. YouTube.com/SparksRadio. Or if you could, give us a rating and review. That would be super dope over there over on Apple Podcasts. That really does help us out. Dude, we got a bunch of those in lately, too. I don't know. Show's taking off, Pike. We're getting somewhere now.
Oh, my God.
I know. Loving it.
We knew it would happen.
Finally. Episode 399. We're getting there, Pike. Oh, God.
Damn. 400 tomorrow?
Yeah, 400 tomorrow, man.
Let's go.
I
That's
know,
an
dude.
even number with some zeros at the end of it.
Woo!
Yeah.
Feels good. All right.
Love that stuff. Yeah.
Let's get to Dogecoin. Today, Doge Day. This is Dogecoin. If you don't know, I did some research on it, man. So let me spot off some facts here. Dogecoin is a what's a cryptocurrency, okay? Mm-hmm. And basically all these memes started calling 420, which is, Doge is it was a joke cryptocurrency. So of course, based on a meme, the memes are taking control of a scary amount of money right now, essentially, and they want everyone to buy Doge today because it's 420. So that's what Doge Day is. The reason why they want everyone to buy Doge is because they want the price to go up to $1, which sounds hilarious because Doge was like, I don't even know, beginning of this year, it was like 5/100ths of 1 cent. It was like, what?
Jesus.
Yeah, dude. Doge has just skyrocketed. It's up over 6,500% year to date as of today.
Man. And I've heard of people buying it at that point as a joke, just to say they did, but it's like $5. So even that $5 has turned into a crazy amount of money. But imagine the people who just threw in $1,000. It makes me mad thinking about it.
Yeah. Well, if they put in $1,000, it would be, I don't even know. I think it would be like over 100K right now. No, that doesn't make sense. It'd be like $89,000, $90,000.
So you said it was 5/100th of a cent?
When they bought it. If they bought it at the absolute low compared to what it would be. Are you doing the math?
Yeah. So,
well, let me see
what's
it's
it at now.
I'll check right now. I have it up here.
Sure.
It's at 38 cents.
Okay.
Pike's going to do the math for us, which is impressive if he can. I'm really bad at math.
Yeah, you might have hyped me up a little much here
All right,
because
I think
I
it's
don't know
gonna be
that I'm going
around-
to come up with it.
Yeah, 80 or 90,000 bucks or something around there, dude.
Ton of money.
You got
Big multiplier.
oh yeah, dude. I mean, it's the whole thing is insane. So what you have is you have you I don't, dude. It's so hard to explain what Dogecoin is to people because the damn thing started off as a meme in 2013 as a joke, like, hey, let's put a meme dog face on a coin, right? And this is one of the guys that works at Adobe, and he's like, oh, this should be funny. I bought Dogecoin.com, okay? And then another dude that works over, I think it was IBM, goes, hey, do you mind if I actually build out this cryptocurrency? He's like, yeah, dude, go ahead, whatever. So what he does, the internet thinks it's hilarious. They start buying it. Oh, it's still funny, whatever. Reddit then allows it to be like used as a tip on their website. So if you want to give someone a tip, you give them it in Dogecoin because it's basically worthless. You know, here you go. How funny is that? Oh, Dogecoin, that's funny, right? Like it starts growing more and more momentum. People start think it's fun. They glob on. They start thinking, oh, this is going to be fun. This is cool. It's a meme. It's a joke. It's not really serious. Dude, well, more and more people start buying it. The price of it starts going up. Since then, websites start grabbing onto it. News organizations start talking about it. It gets even more popular. It starts growing even more. Well, then the Robin Hood fiasco of GameStop, when they limited GameStop trades and AMC trades and stuff on their platform, people took their frustrations and go, you know what? Forget the stock market. I'm going to Dogecoin. So they go over to Doge as like a joke / kind of a real thing. And they start putting money into Doge. Guess what? Doge starts climbing up in value. It starts going a little wild there too. You're like, what the fuck? What is going on? Soon they're starting to go, oh, dude, Doge might break a nickel. They're like, what? A nickel? This is insane. All of a sudden, Elon Musk jumps on there, starts tweeting out some GD memes, calling Doge to the moon. He calls himself CEO of Dogecoin right now. He's just on it, dude. All of a sudden, Doge goes up to a dime. And they're like, what the hell is happening? Right? They don't know. Now, all of a sudden, Mark Cuban starts talking about Dogecoin. Dallas Mavericks are now accepting Dogecoin. You can now pay for Dallas Mavericks tickets in Dogecoin if you want to buy tickets to go see a game. It starts becoming a more and more legitimate thing. Now we're at the point where Dogecoin is at 38 cents and we have a GD day on the internet of Doge Day on 420 where they're trying to push it to $1. Here are my thoughts on Dogecoin. Tell me if you think this is insane or you think I'm completely wrong on it. But I kind of have a feeling that Dogecoin could break $1. I have this weird feeling, but it's all very dependent on some factors. So first, after doing some research on Dogecoin, let me talk about it real quick because right now Dogecoin has $50 billion market cap. It puts it at number 5 in the largest cryptocurrency out there. It's the 5th largest cryptocurrency with a $50 billion market cap. This is serious bucks. Dang. It started as a joke. It's now real fucking money. It's like a huge corporation. Currently,
besides, like, who's behind that? Who decided it was a $50 billion cap?
Well, it's all based on like math. So market cap is based on how many coins are out there in circulation compared to how many are being traded. So that's how they devise market capitalization. So there are 129 billion Dogecoins in circulation currently. So that's a fuck ton of Dogecoins. Like in terms of Bitcoin is only ever going to have 21 million Bitcoin. Ever. So after 21 billion, the Bitcoin itself just gets divided down into smaller fractions of a Bitcoin. You start trading, what they're now calling Satoshis. Satoshis are fragments of a Bitcoin. So, and it makes it a little bit easier because when you start talking about transactions, there's two schools of thought here. when it comes to cryptocurrency. There is essentially inflationary and deflationary cryptocurrency. So Bitcoin is a deflationary crypto, which means since it's limited to only 21 million Bitcoin, the coin itself is going to continue to rise in value. It fights inflation. So as the value of the dollar will go down every single year because of inflation, because every year they're printing new money, that more money is pumped out into the marketplace, the value of it goes down. Bitcoin is the opposite. Since there's a limited number, it's going to fight inflation, and will continue to rise in value. Because of its deflationary aspects, you want to hold on to Bitcoin. You don't want to sell it. It's almost like gold, right? You want to just buy it and hold it because it keeps going up in value. The stigma of Doge is that it is inflationary. So it's there's an infinite amount of Dogecoin. Like there's 18 million Bitcoin in circulation right now. Dogecoin has 129 billion. It's like so much Dogecoin floating out there. But there is an aspect that I didn't know until I started doing some research. Dogecoin has a cap every year. There can only be 5 billion Dogecoin released into the marketplace. So there is a cap. There is a limit on the amount of Doge being released every single year. A lot of people think it's just infinite and just keeps going. Not really. Because of the cap, it slows the inflation rate down. And you do want your money to be kind of inflationary because that way people spend it, people use it. So that's what, remember we were talking about Bitcoin, and it's like, dude, if you want this to be a legit currency, you're going to have to be able to buy shit with it. You know? And I'm not just talking about people accepting it as payment. I'm talking about people willing to spend it. If I go to the grocery store and I want to buy a bag of carrots, do I want to spend my Bitcoin on carrots? No, it's going to be worth something someday, right? I don't want to spend it right now. I want to, if it's inflationary a little bit, it's kind of like, dude, I got to get rid of this thing now because it's not going to be worth as much.
Right. So Dogecoin.
Dogecoin's
yes, you're buying carrots with?
Huh?
Yeah. So you would buy the carrots with the Dogecoin or no?
I would not hesitate buying carrots with Dogecoin. I'd be like, it's just Dogecoin. Get rid of it.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck? It's a meme curse. It's almost like I care less about it because it's a joke. I care less about it because it's not going to be worth as much next year as it is now because they're going to pump in 5 billion more coins into the GD system. I keep saying GD, but you get it. My point is that it actually has a viable amount of inflation, which you kind of need. They say that Bitcoin is deflationary to a fault. So I guess we'll find out. Well, because it continues, it has this meteoric rise in value that you never want to get rid of. It's like you just buy and hold. But if you want it to become a real currency, you got to have people spend this thing, you know? Mm-hmm. So, having a little bit of inflation, a limit on the amount of coins being capped every year, the incursion of spending it, the fact that you don't really care about it because it's a joke are all positives, in my opinion, of this cryptocurrency. The question is, do you buy it?
And what did we say it was at right now? 39 cents?
Yeah, currently, as of recording this on Doge Day, 4/20/2021, 8:38 a.m., it is at 39 cents. 39.
It was just the end of last week. It was like, oh, holy shit, it hit 15 cents.
It hit 42 cents is the high. I think that hit last night or yesterday, but yeah, it's like, let me see here. Let's look at 7 days ago. 7 days ago, it was 8 cents.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. How insane is that? There's literal Doge billionaires walking around right now.
Oh, it's so I love it. This is interesting, but it's frustrating. Because even a week ago, it was like already, it was too late. It was too late to buy in big now. But if I throw $100 in a week ago, you got like $700.
Yeah, here's the thing though. If it's at 38 cents now and they're saying it's going to go to $1, you're still not too late. However, Doge could drop down to a penny as people get bored. Right now we are in the peak of the hype of Dogecoin.
Right.
You know what I mean? You got to think it's a fad. It is a fad at the moment. Now fads can return. It could turn into a legit currency. But right now, 99.9% of people have no idea what Doge is. They are like, they keep hearing about it on the news. They're reading it on Twitter and they're looking to go, oh man, what's going on? Here's the drawbacks. Here's the cons. I just gave you the pros. Let me give you the cons of Doge. It's not easy to get. It's not an easy thing to get. Like I said, I was on last night looking to buy Dogecoin. Did I end up buying it or not? I'm going to tell you here at the end. But Dogecoin, not an easy cryptocurrency to get because the largest marketplace, the largest place you can buy cryptocurrency is Coinbase, which we just did an episode on the IPO of Coinbase. And Coinbase currently does not allow you to buy Dogecoin. So
Really? So how? Okay.
yeah. Robinhood, you can buy Dogecoin on Robinhood. However, Robinhood has to verify information. So if you're looking to buy Dogecoin and you're not already on an exchange or a Bitcoin, or not a Bitcoin, or a crypto brokerage, then you're going to have to wait. It's not like you can just pop on there. They got to verify financials, not like how much money, but like they got to verify who you are and all that kind of stuff.
It takes days. When I was trying to get on the GameStop thing back in the day, it was like a week. So by the time my money like went through and I was able to use it, it was too late. So yeah.
Now,
well, that's frustrating.
It being, you might be like, oh, damn, Coinbase doesn't allow you to do it. That's true. Now, there are other currency exchanges out there. Let me pull up a list of some because like there, let me pull this up here. There's a bunch of different places where you can go and you can buy yourself cryptocurrencies. No problem. However, it not being on Coinbase, in my opinion, I do see that as kind of a pro, not a con. And the reason why is because if this is the 5th largest cryptocurrency in the world and it keeps climbing up, I mean, it's gone up, it's gone up 30 cents in the last week. It has a meteoric rise. I don't think a publicly traded company like Coinbase is now, which, by the way, is in the top 85 richest companies in the United States right now. Coinbase as a company has a market cap of like $100 billion. It is a ridiculous thing. So if you've never heard of Coinbase, they just went public and they immediately just crushed out most of the companies you grew up using their products of. It kind of legitimized cryptocurrency, Coinbase going public. If Coinbase goes and allows Dogecoin's going to go up in value because more and more people are going to be able to just go, oh yeah, I want some Doge and buy it. I mean, that's you're opening and exposing millions of more people to Dogecoin, especially with the amount of hype around this. So I do see Doge going up in value if Bitcoin puts it on their platform, which at some points, like, how can you ignore it? If the demand is there and it's a cryptocurrency and you're a crypto brokerage, what are you doing? I do see them adding it to their platform in a little bit. So I don't think 38 cents, 39 cents, 40 cents is going to be the height of Dogecoin. So in that regard, I'm saying, whatever, not buy it or don't. I don't want to say whatever you got with your money, but if you think it's a good investment and you've got money that you aren't afraid to lose, then I think Dogecoin right now is a fine investment. I really do. I think it's like,
interesting.
Again, it's only money that if you put in $200 and you need that $200 and you watch Dogecoin go down to a penny and you lose that money basically, then you cannot be mad, because that would be totally within the realm of possibility here. Cryptocurrencies are highly volatile. They are, it's definitely not a sure bet. And it's difficult to buy Doge right now. So there are marketplaces like Kraken. Kraken is a crypto marketplace. I don't know if they're exchange or brokerage. Essentially, brokerages have other forms of investing on there. Crypto exchanges only cryptocurrencies you can buy, but Kraken, you can buy Doge on Kraken, and it is a legit website. However, you do have to wire the money to Kraken. You can't just put in a debit card or a credit card. So I went on last night. I tried to buy Doge on Kraken. To wire money from my bank account, it costs $30.
Okay, well, that's a little silly.
And I was like, I'm not spending $30 just to wire money to buy Doge. Like, I'm too much of a cheap ass to do that. So you can go on Robinhood, which is an app and a product I do not recommend and I do not like. And I would never, ever recommend you.
Feels like it could, but I don't know if that's an option. Yeah. Okay.
I honestly, yes. Why would they do it that way? I do not like it. I don't trust Robinhood. I don't like Robinhood after what they pulled with GameStop and AMC. I think that's a horseshit company. I do not like it. They always seem like they need to have their greedy fingers in the middle of it because they're a company and they want to profit, but yet they paint themselves up like, hey, we're doing this for the little guy and blah, blah, blah. In the meantime, they're taking the little guy's information and they're selling it to hedge funds. I do not like Robinhood, but you can buy Doge on Robinhood if you want to get into it. So with that being said, do you think I bought Dogecoin last night? Yes or no?
Well, given all that information, I don't think of doing it. I think you tried, went down a few different paths, and decided, no, not worth it.
You're right. That's exactly right.
Hey, all right. Okay. It felt like that was the case.
Yeah, that's the case. Yeah. So I did not buy Dogecoin. However, I did try. I will admit, I fully tried to buy Doge last night, but after I saw Kraken, look, I'm on Coinbase. It's not the best thing. I was on Binance. Binance is another crypto exchange, but they recently can't, because of all the U.S. regulations, they canceled all of the Binance in the United States. So now Binance.us has popped up, which I guess it's like a sister company of it. I don't know. I don't trust it, dude. I don't like any of this stuff. I don't like it. Kraken is a legit website. It's a legit place to buy cryptocurrency. However, I'm not paying $30 to buy $50 or $20 of Dogecoin. Again, I'm not going to do it. That to me is not a smart investment. I don't think that's great. So with that being said, I am out on Dogecoin, and instead, what I did was I bought more Bitcoin last night. So I took money and I just ended up dumping it more into Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin is less of a hype, and I think that's a real thing. And I definitely see it going up in value personally. But again, I didn't dump in life savings. Anybody who rides their life savings on cryptocurrency, in my opinion, has huge cojones, because goddamn, I cannot do that. My risk tolerance is not that high.
Yeah. Boy, it'd be fun though.
Dude, could you imagine dumping your life savings into Doge and you're sweating tenths of a cent going up and down? It's I mean, unreal. So with all that information, what do you think? What would you do?
Well, I would like to get in on it, Dogecoin at this point. I am not enough though to like everything you said about how difficult it is to actually get it. I feel just turned off enough to not. So I think what's likely going to happen is I'll never get any. But it's fun. It's sure fun to talk about.
You wouldn't even jump on Robinhood and buy it there?
I mean, I have Robinhood, but like I said before, it was like just a nightmare trying to get my money that was already in there. Like you can see You have this much money in here, but guess what? You can't spend it for another week or something. So, maybe I will.
I'm not talking you into it. I don't know. I still might buy Doge, by the way. But if I was going to do it, I think Robinhood is the easiest path forward right now because it doesn't cost you anything to buy it in terms of like transaction fees or anything like that. So, yeah. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't like Robinhood. Unfortunately, that is the easiest path forward right now. Other crypto sites where you can buy crypto like Gemini, Coinbase, these are all the big ones. These are all ones that make sense. In my opinion, they don't allow buying of Dogecoin. Kraken you can, Gemini you can't, right. Coinbase you can't. Once all these crypto exchanges allow you to buy Dogecoin, in my opinion, it's still going to be this little subset. And the fact that it's the 5th largest one right now speaks volumes to the demand. There's a huge demand for it.
Right.
So we'll see what happens, dude. I don't know. The whole thing is wild. It's pretty insane.
It is wild. Yeah. No. I just remember hearing about Bitcoin years ago. And everybody's saying like, oh my God, you should, buy this. And it made way less sense then than it does now. And it's just crazy that there are people who did buy it then and are doing so well, I'm sure, unless they backed out at some point. But
dude, there was a guy who bought pizza. He ordered 2 pizzas with 10,000 Bitcoin. 2 pizzas with 10,000 Bitcoin. That right now would be worth $500 million.
Could you live with yourself? Like,
no, I don't know. You're looking like,
get that?
Shit.
That's in your head every second of every day. You're thinking about it. Even like your wife is giving birth to your first child, and you're sitting there thinking about the freaking pizzas. It's just we're talking about debilitating regret.
Yeah, you know what I said though last time, like when GameStop was on fire and I didn't buy in and it went wild and everything like that. And keep in mind, most people, they don't care about crypto that are buying Dogecoin. They're buying it for the novelty of it. They're buying it for fun. And then eventually they're going to sell. They're going to get bored. They're going to sell and they're going to walk away. And some people, probably those who are more interested in crypto and believe in it and live and die by the crypto sword, they're going to go, oh yeah, I'm stuck here holding the bag. Shit. As Doge dives down. So it's just like stock market, dude. You have no idea what's going to happen. I don't understand. But again, if you want to throw in $5, it's $5. If you're fine with losing it, then have fun. Watch it go up and down. That's what it is. You don't have to dump in $1,000. You don't have to dump in any super impactful money. You could just throw it. It's 38 cents. It's kind of it's not intimidating. That's what I like about Doge. So
yeah, as of now, yeah.
As of now.
I saw somebody, people say things like, I heard it's going to go up to $1, then it's going to come back down, then it's going to fluctuate 20% one way or the other for a while. It's like,
who told you that?
You heard that? Yeah. I just read I'll see Facebook friends or whatever posting about it. Then you read the comments and there's some guy saying that. It's like,
don't listen to those people. Nobody has any idea what's going to happen. I told you, it could drop down to a penny or it could go up to $1. If Coinbase puts it on their platform or these other crypto exchanges put it up on their platform, then it could absolutely go up. But chances are, it could be we have no idea. Nobody expected Doge to be. I didn't expect to be talking about Doge on Doge Day. None of this was supposed to happen. So who knows, man? I guess we'll find out. So
I guess so.
Yeah. All right. With that being said, if you want to throw $5 in, you take your daily coffee budget and you dump it into Doge. Well, maybe you'll be able to get a free coffee one day. Who knows? But you don't have to put in mega bucks and you don't have to put in any kind of dollars at all. So there you go. That's it. That's it for the Doge Day talk. Let's get to the news that matters, shall we?
Okay.
Yes, this is the news that matters. Yes, this is the news that matters. Holy shit.
All right, so a little bit of a financial dilemma this father is in. It's going around on Reddit. This is under the "Am I the a-hole?" thread.
Yeah, I love that
All right,
subreddit.
so this guy's a dad. He his whole life has been saving up money for his daughter's wedding. $35,000 is what he ended up saving. What she's with a guy, ended up deciding that they're just going to elope. So they went to the courthouse or whatever they did and just eloped. Didn't have a wedding at all. Well, now dad's like, okay, I got all this money. What am I supposed to do with it? Well, she wants that. She's aware of the money. So she asks him, can I just have the money to use for something else? And so dad, he says, no, you can't. No, this was for your wedding. This was what I wanted it for. So no, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go buy myself a car, go on vacation, and that's it. That's it for the money. So his daughter, obviously, very upset. His wife, or his ex-wife, she's mad too. But he thinks what he did was logical. No wedding, no fund. What do you do in this situation? You've got a young daughter. I don't know if you're saving up. Jesus Christ, we're supposed to save for college, weddings. My God. But what do you do in that situation?
Did your parents help you out with your wedding at all? Did they kick in some cash or no?
They did some, yeah.
I feel like it
wasn't $35,000.
No. Yeah, my parents kicked in a little bit of cash too, but fuck, we paid for that thing. We paid, all of it. I was like sweating. Yeah. Well, did we go with tier 1 or tier 2? Because we can't afford tier 3. So it looks like you're going to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It looks like everyone's either going to eat chicken or fish because we can't afford the beef. We got to go. It was like one of those. Yeah.
Like George Costanza picking out the wedding invites, just flipping to the back of the cheapest options of everything. What do you do if you're paying it on your own? Yeah, that's like, and I was very fortunate to be in a situation where didn't have to do a lot of that, thankfully.
Oh wow, yeah. I can officially say my wedding was the most, aside from my house, has been the most amount of money I've spent on something. And not saying I spent a lot of money on either, but my point is that we definitely had to pay for a lot. But my parents did help us out as much as they could, and I appreciate that. And they got 3 kids that they're budgeting 3 weddings, and I don't know why it typically falls on the father of the bride to pay for the whole thing on the bride, but we got zero money from my wife's parents because they don't have any money.
Okay.
I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? What are you gonna do? So
and the thing is,
yeah,
if there is no money available, then you just don't have as big of a wedding or whatever. And that, like, I never once said, hey, we need to do this. We need to have no, it's like, okay, if that's what you want.
Right.
If it was up to me and we were using my money, then well, guess what? We're probably not going to be doing it the way we're doing it.
I know. Dude, we went through and I was like, in my opinion, every wedding has to have an open bar. If you don't have an open bar, why are you getting married? So I was like, cut out the coffee hour, get rid of coffee, put another hour on the open bar. And I was like cutting corners just for the booze.
That's nice of you.
Yeah, of course. Dude, that's like, I want it to be a party, bro. I want it to be a party. So we did a lot of the stuff on our own. The venue was amazing, but at the same time, you got to look at what's it going to be in terms of a party. Now, going back to this guy, she didn't have a party. The money was budgeted so everyone can have a good time and celebrate their marriage. They went ahead and eloped. That money was earmarked for a party. Here's what I would do. I would split the difference. I would give her like $5,000 as a wedding gift. Here you go. I'm also going to throw you guys a party in celebration of you guys getting married. That's like another $5,000. Buy a bunch of booze. Maybe I'll have it over at the house. Maybe I'll rent a party hall, whatever, just to celebrate you guys as a couple. That's fun. And then at the same time, get a DJ, whatever, $5,000. That's what I would budget for that. That's $10,000 down. You now have $25,000 left. That's mine. You guys didn't get married. I gave you a wedding present. I'm throwing you a party, and now me and my wife are going to go on vacation. Kick rocks, kids. That's what I would do.
Yeah, dude, that's more than I would have done.
Really?
Yeah, and he made a good point. He said, I paid for her college. I planned to pay for her wedding, but beyond that, I didn't plan on paying her way through life.
That's not what it's. He paid for the college too?
Yeah, I know. Money bags, right? Jesus.
We got the Dollar Llama up in here, man. Dollar Llama is live and well. This guy is a genius. Hell yeah, dude. Where's my Dollar Llama? What the hell happened to my
I'm a little bummed
Dollar
about
Llama?
the Dollar Llama there, yeah.
Dollar Llama froze. I don't know. This is the first time
Dollar Llama.
There he goes. Yeah,
Totally
dude.
agree.
You know what? I'm
Guy's
with
a
you on
monster.
this. He's a father. He's teaching her a lesson. She sounds like an entitled brat, to be honest with you.
Yeah. And wouldn't you say though? I mean, like, do I get for her part? A wedding is maybe like the biggest waste of money that you could write. Like as far as
an investment, hell yeah.
there's no investment. It's just like because people, wouldn't you think, as nice as a wedding as you can have, wouldn't they emotionally feel the same or enjoy themselves the same if it was at a community center and there was hot dogs for dinner?
I've been to those weddings
more,
and I've had a blast at those weddings.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's still music, still the same people. You're having drinks, and yeah, you get hammered, and the end of the next day you wake up, you go, that was a good time.
Yep.
And that's the same thing you do.
Just as much fun, if not more fun, at those events than I have at like a really stuffy wedding when everything is like really proper and you know, I mean, you have to go through all the. Now it's the father and the bride, you know, father, the bride, father, daughter dance. Now it's the mother, son dance. Now it's the garter belt thing. Now it's the dollar dance. Now it's I'm wishing Uncle Joe a happy birthday. Now I'm over. Oh, for fuck God. Can we just have some fun? I know what you mean. Those are the worst weddings. Yeah. So, you know, shout out to this guy. I'm in. No, you're not the asshole, sir. You're a father, you're a parent, you're teaching her a lesson. She sounds entitled. I didn't know she got free college. She got free college and was gonna get a free wedding, dude. And then she has the fucking audacity to gripe about it.
And one idiot just to assume that he was going to give it to you. Like that's something you want to have a conversation about probably before you go and elope.
Nope.
Because now you blew it. Now you might as well have had a $35,000 wedding. Is what you should have done.
That's a hell of a lot of money for a wedding. Dude, you know what this is? This sounds like an entitled asshole kid. 100%.
I hate her.
Oh, I hate her.
I do. I can't stand her.
All right, that's it for the show. Thanks so much for being here. Let us know if you buy Doge, right? Hit the thumbs up if you can, if you're watching over on YouTube. But if you haven't hit subscribe yet, let's do that, please, okay? And if you're listening to the podcast, if you could give us a rating and review over on Apple iTunes, Apple Podcasts, that would be huge, man. A lot of ratings coming in. Some are hilarious. I love it. If you could, just give us 5 stars and then say whatever you want in the comments because we're going to read those back on the show this week. Common Investing is happening this week. Also, Pike, listen to this. I heard that happening this week. I spent the time yesterday and I pulled all the clips, my friend. We've got I heard that. It's happening on Thursday. I heard that's going to happen. So make sure you're leaving those reviews over there, Apple Podcasts. Shout out to Salvador for being here as well. He says go big or go home. He was talking about Dogecoin. So that's his opinion on it. Also, Bobby sent in an intro for Is It Investing? We'll ran out of time today, so we'll have to play that tomorrow. Yeah, your brother, Pike, sent in an intro for
Did he really?
Yeah. I can't wait to play it. It's funny. I don't want to overhype it, but if you have an intro for Is It Investing, please take a selfie video and DM it to either at Pike Taylor Radio on all social media to follow him over there. DM your video, just you saying, Is it investing? Try to make it fun like Bobby did. We'll show you that tomorrow. I'm at Sparks Radio. Give us an Is It Investing intro on Instagram. That would be great. DM it to me over there as well. That's it for the show, Pike. Any last words?
That'll be enough for me. Thank you.
Show's over, motherfuckers. Now get out of here.